P3 Star.
Men som artist så heter hon Marina and the Diamonds. Hon är Marina och publiken är The Diamonds. Den walesiska sångerskan med grekiska rötter är nu tillbaka med ett nytt album, Electra Heart. Vår reporter Niklas Folkesson, han träffade Marina på hennes hotellrum. Vi hoppas att det var under ordentliga former där, Niklas. Men han var i alla fall lagom till vår synt elektrospecial lite nyfiken på albumets titel, Electra Heart.
The title itself represents a series of female character types. So it's split into 4 categories, the album, which is the homewrecker, the primadonna, the housewife, and the idle teen. And it's very much an exploration of feminine identity, really, and of perception, and of kind of challenging an image that you see and analysing it for something that it's not. So, for example, if I look very sweet and innocent, does that mean I am? Or is there another story there? I've based a lot of the project around that, but obviously the main theme is love.
Skivan består av 12 låtar och är alltså indelad i 4 kategorier. Eller 4 stycken feminina karaktärer. Vi har primadonnan. En annan karaktär är hemmafrin. En tredje är homewrecker, det vill säga en person som vill förstöra en annans förhållande. Och till sist idle teen, som typ betyder lat tonåring. Så då är ju frågan, vilken av delarna på skivan som hon själv gillar bäst?
I kind of like the teen idol or like homewrecker because it's fun. I have a song called Bubblegum Bitch, which I love.
Men förutom dessa 4 personligheterna så har skivan ett genomgående tema om kärlek. Och när jag har läst tidigare intervjuer med Marina så säger hon att skivan handlar om feminism, om kvinnlig sexualitet och att förlora sin identitet.
Well, I suppose there are lots of things floating around the internet because nowadays artists never go away. So that, you know, you're asked about your current work and you at the time you're inspired by one thing, so you say it and then everyone's like, and the album's about female sexuality. It's like, no, it isn't. It's only one song. But it's you know, it's about, I suppose the character types were created because I'm interested in identity and the theory that it's always changing. So even though you are born as you, in your lifetime, you change your identity and grow into something else. And I'm more interested in like the day to day, you know, kind of changing who you are in accordance with who you're with, what you wear, where you are. And I found that interesting and frustrating because I would like to be the same person all the time. But that's not how identity is, I don't think, you know. I think it's multifaceted, and I suppose this album is an attempt to show that you're not just how you appear to be, you know, there's always another layer.
Prima donna girl, yeah. All I ever wanted was the world. I can't help that I need it all. The prima donna life, the rise and fall. You say that I'm kinda difficult, but it's always someone else's fault. Got you wrapped around my finger, babe. You can count on me to misbehave. A prima donna girl, would you do anything for me? Buy a big diamond ring for me. Would you get down on your knees for me? Pop that pretty question right now, baby.
Marina and the Diamonds med första singeln ut, Primadonna, från nya albumet Electra Heart. Och det var ju för 2 år sedan som Marina släppte sitt debutalbum Family Jewels. Singeln I am not a robot spelades väldigt flitigt på radion och Marina hyllades av musiktidningen Gaffas läsare som valde att utnämna henne till årets utländska genombrott. Men vad har hon då gjort under denna tiden fram tills att Electra Heart släpptes?
I've toured a lot in America. I have... And that's it.
I imagine it will take some time. It's a big country.
Yeah, it's a big country. I lived in LA for about 3 months making my record, and I also sat on the sofa at home and watched cookery programs.
What did you watch?
Cookery programs.
Okay. Like in Nigeria?
Come Dine With Me. I don't think it's here in Sweden, but it's an amazing program.
Are you a little of a chef yourself?
I do like cooking, actually. And baking as well.
Yeah, I like baking as well.
Do you? I can tell.
So what do you like to bake?
Carrot cake, peanut butter cookies. What else? I can really bake anything.
Chocolate cake with cream and raspberry. Chocolate cake with cream and raspberry. Chocolate cake with cream and raspberry.
Inte nog med att Marina blivit bra på att baka och laga mat genom att kolla på amerikanska matlagningsprogram på TV. Hon har ju även förändrats och utvecklats som artist under denna tiden.
Well, I think the main change is that my voice has changed quite a lot. Not changed, but it has a much better technique now, and it's kind of less like up be down, which I like, because even though I love my first album, the vocal technique was not very natural. It was quite damaging in a way to your voice. So now I sing in a much better way because it was safer for me too, and that kind of transformed into something else on the album. Much more control now.
Okay. How did you learn to use this safer singing technique?
Actually, well, it was on my first tour and I got problems with my voice, and so I went to a singing teacher. That was right at the beginning of the album, and then, you know, throughout the tours it just got better, and people kept saying like, oh my god, you're so much better live than you are on CD, and I was like, that's wrong. That should not happen. So hopefully this time the CD and the live are the same.
Yeah, because I remember when you played at Emmaboda.
Oh my god, that was that was one of my first European festivals.
Yeah, but after that gig, you end up in a hospital for 3 days.
No, I didn't end up there, but I had to go to get antibiotics. I was bitten by a fly, and it started off like this, and then I woke up and it was like this, and it was like this, and in the end, my arm, no joke, was like that.
Yeah, this is radio. You have to tell.
Oh, sorry. Basically, I had a huge lump on my hand. On my arm. It was like the size of, say, like a small orange. I just had an allergic reaction to the bite.
Okay.
I know. Never going back to Emmaboda again.
Inget Emmaboda alltså, men väl Hultsfred i sommar. Dessutom kommer hon till Stockholm den 30 augusti för att vara förband åt ett av världens största band, Coldplay. Livet som artist är inte helt fel, eller?
Yeah, absolutely. I mean, number one, the way in which I look is so different to how I look in natural life that I can do anything. I can go out and not noticed or anything. So, I mean, if there comes a point where I can't go out without being noticed, that's just one of the things that you get on the side, because you get so much back from other things that, you know, many people in their lives won't experience, so it's not that bad. Yeah.
You can live with it.
Yeah, I hope so.
Marina and the Diamonds med låten Radioactive. Kärlek är ett genomgående tema för hennes skiva Electra Heart, och många av texterna är ganska brutala och hårda, så man blir ju lite nyfiken på hur mycket av Marina själv det faktiskt är i texterna.
There's much more Marina in this album than there is in the last. These ones I feel like they are a true indication of my personality and my humor, but because people don't really know me, they feel like maybe it isn't me.
But is it easy being private?
It's hard not being. In the beginning, I kind of said that the album was about other things like lies. Well, actually, it is about lies, but lies and like corruption, the American dream. And really it wasn't. I just didn't really want to say that it was about someone who had really hurt me, because that's embarrassing. I don't really want to talk about that, but I've written an album about it, so I'm going to have to. Yeah.
Is love important?
Yes, definitely. I think more so than I thought on the first album. Maybe getting your heart broken is a good thing, because you realise how important other people's feelings are.
Or at least it will be easier making an album, maybe.
Well, yeah, it's written itself, really.
Yeah.
Maybe because I've written it, I feel like I have it, like it's more obvious to me. But like some of the songs are so personal that, you know, like Starring Role is the rawest song I've ever written about a relationship.
You know I'd rather walk alone than play a supporting role. If I can get a starring role.
And as well as Homewrecker, it's like, it's truths that nobody says, but we all kind of think, you know, it's like, I mean, say for example, if I have a boyfriend at the moment, it's like kind of cringe at the thought of him listening to Homewrecker and me saying every boyfriend is the one until otherwise proven. That's a horrible thing.
Every boyfriend is the one until otherwise proven. The good are never easy, the easy never good, and love it never happens like
But I'm just, you know, I'm just commenting on the idea that we all kind of, you know, we all fall in love and you think that something's forever and often it isn't. For myself, I wonder if I will ever have like someone who I love and who will be a long-lasting partner.
Marina berättar alltså att den nya skivan mer eller mindre har skrivit sig själv efter att hon blivit både sviken och dumpad i ett förhållande. Så hur känner hon för kärlek idag?
Well, I suppose it's funny because the way you feel about love is only judged on the last relationship, I think. And if you're the one who dumped them, you should feel quite positive about love. Whereas if you're the one who's dumped, you feel like, fuck everyone. I will never love again. Ever. But yeah, we take turns, you know. Everyone takes turns in hurting and being hurt, I think.
Well, okay, how would you describe love? What is love for you?
Well, that's a good question. I think for me it's I'll say what isn't love. I think things like power games where it's like only one person can have the control, or it's like constant, you know, playing games. That is not love, and it's not very healthy. And I think that's what I experience with a certain person. I think love is, you know, being kind to someone and being loyal to them, and it seems quite boring and old-fashioned, but I think that's what it means to me, because, you know, you can have the instant attraction and all the brilliant things that come at the beginning, but for long term I think just being kind on like an everyday basis, you know.
Efter allt detta snack om kärlek så vill jag avsluta med att be Marina att hon ska få ge ett relationsråd.
Oh my god, amazing! This is what I've always wanted, my own show. Thank you!
Hon blir alltså så uppspelt av detta att hon sliter av puffskyddet på mikrofonen och hon rycker den ur min hand.
My number one relationship tip is don't play any games. If you like them, just call them. And don't be too desperate though or full on. Just be yourself and everything will work out absolutely magical.
Well, thank you and good luck in the future.
Thank you very much.